Good morning, everyone. My name is Kel, and welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Magic. In this episode, we will be opening Mirrodin. Before we open it, let's take a look at the pack, as always. I love the sheen on this. This set was one of my favorite sets. I played this set back in high school. Enter this harsh metal Mirrodin world, and use a new kind of artifact card, Equipment, to add a sharper edge to the game. Yes, Mirrodin was an artifact-focused set, and it introduced Equipment. I believe it was led by Mark Rosewater, one of my game development idols. And yeah, let's just crack into it and see what we get. Alright, here we go. Ooh, starting off strong with Artifact Land. Great Furnace. It is an artifact land. Great Furnace isn't a spell, and in fact is a land. You can tap it to add 1 red mana to your mana pool. Look at that. Banned in Modern. Ooh, another nice card. Chromatic Sphere, also used in Modern and Tron. Chromatic Sphere costs 1 mana of any color to play. It is an artifact. You can pay 1 and tap it and sack it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool and draw a card. Really good filter type effect. Cool art. Here we have a classic card, Shatter. 1 and a red and destroy target artifact. Here we have Iron Mirror. There was a cycle of these in this set, and they all tapped to add whatever respective color they were. This is the Iron Mirror, and so he taps to add a red, and it costs 2 mana, and he's a 1/1 artifact mirror. Cool Kev Walker art. Ooh, another sweet card. This is a pretty good pack just to show what Mirrodin has to offer. This is a Bone Splitter. It is an equipment for 1 mana. Equipped creature gets +2/+0, and you can equip with 1. Considered to be one of the better generic equipment cards. Pretty sweet. Reprinted in Modern Masters. So here we have a Dross Scorpion. 4 mana, 3/1, artifact creature. Whenever Dross Scorpion or another artifact creature is put into your graveyard from play, you may untap target artifact. We have Dross Prowler. He is a 2/1 for 2 and a black. Creature zombie with fear, and fear means he cannot be blocked except by artifact creatures and black creatures. Next we have Aastrike. The next time target creature would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage, you gain life equal to the damage prevented this way for 1 white. It is an instant. Clockwork Beetle. It is a 0/0 artifact creature insect for 1 mana. Clockwork Beetle comes into play with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever it attacks or blocks, you may remove a +1/+1 counter. So it is a 2/2 for 1, but it gets smaller every time it does basically anything. The Clockwork mechanic is a returning mechanic from all the way back to Beta, I think, with Clockwork Beast. Alpha Beta. Contaminated Bond, an enchant creature for 1 and a black. Whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, its controller loses 3 life. This is not a great card, but sometimes you gotta make do. This poor elephant. Next we have Granite Shard. This is another cycle of cards. The blue one is the best one, but this looks like it's the red one. There's a lot of red specific cards in this pack. It is a artifact for 3 mana. You can pay 3 and tap it, or pay a red and tap it, and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. And most Magic players just call that pinging. Or timming. Depends on how old you get. Next we have Goblin Dirigible. It is a 6 mana artifact creature with flying. Goblin Dirigible does not untap during your untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 4 if you do untap Goblin Dirigible. Not a great card. Cool flavor. Cool art. Next card. We have Brown Oaf, another reprint. This is a reprint from Antiquities, I believe. It is a 1 mana. 1/1 creature Oaf, and you can tap 1 mana of any color and a green, and tap it to counter target activated ability from an artifact source. Mana abilities cannot be countered. In a strange twist of fate, one of the most annoying creatures in the multiverse was brought to a place where it could cause the most damage. There it is, referencing the fact that it's been around. And our rare is Sculpting Steel. This is a pretty cool rare. It is a 3 mana artifact. As Sculpting Steel comes into play, you may choose an artifact in play. If you do, Sculpting Steel becomes a copy, or comes into play as a copy of that artifact. Pretty cool card, not great for draft, good for lots of other stuff. And then we have a foil, Goblin Replica. It is a 3-mana artifact creature goblin, 2/2. You can pay 3 and a red and sack it to destroy an artifact. Alright, so if I was drafting this in a Chaos draft, I would pick Bone Splitter. Get that aggression in early, turn sideways, and deal some damage. I know that was the theme from the last pack opening, but I really like Bone Splitter. I think it's a good, efficient card, and nothing else in the pack really, sang to me. Sculpting Steel is sweet, and I think it's worth a couple bucks, but Bone Splitter is our pick. Let me know in the comments below what your pick is. If you like the episode, then make sure to check in next week for another episode of Monday Morning Magic. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.